Hello, welcome back with me, Sophie and Chris. Today what we are going to work on is turning, because we can do the techniques up and down as many times as you want, but you need to turn properly, none of this shuffling business. We're going to go through that a little bit, and then we're going to go on to a new kick. We're going to do a side kick, and we're going to recap on the kick last week as well, just to get it a bit more fresh in your mind. So we'll start off with a warm-up again. We're going to reduce it slightly as I explained last time. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, warm-ups there. On your toes, jogging up and down. Nice and slowly get the body flowing. Knees up. And slow it down. And stop. Legs out. In. And slow it down. And stop. And out and in. Try and stay on your toes, not your heels, not the flat, on your toes. And slow it down and stop. Shake your legs off slightly. Good. Take your chin to your chest, loosen up the neck, all the way back. Turn to the left, turn to the right. Arms out in front. Go down, let them hang. Let your fingers touch the floor, and then take it down to your fists and up. Good. Arms out. Nice little circles, nice and slowly. And nice and big. Keep going. Nice and bigger still. And slow it down. Smaller, and then backwards, and larger, and then slow it down, slower, smaller, and then drop them. Okay, put your hand up in the air, stretch as far as you can, take it over the top, and bring your hand down as far down as you can, and then loosen it off. The other one, over the top again, and then loosen it off. Loosen your wrists off, fingers. Okay, now loosen the hip. This time, bring your legs in together, fingers out in front, drop forward, touch the floor, keep the legs straight, so they're nice and straight. Touch the floor, and then drop to your fists, holding it as you stretch the backs of your legs and up. Feet shoulder width apart, push your hip through, and then over forward again, and then back again further, and then down again. And up. Take your right hand over the top and your left hand, and again to the corner, to the other corner. Okay, right. Turn face the left, bend the front knee, stretch the back toe, push down on the hip as far down as you can. Straighten the front knee, take your head to the knee, and then all the way down. Pull your toes back. Up. Heel on the floor this time. Go down as far as you can, where it's comfortable. And straighten the knee. Take the head to the knee. And then all the way down. And up, face the other way. Same again, stretch the back toes. Bend the front knee, straighten the knee, take your head to the knee, and then all the way down. Up again, heel on the floor this time. Push down, hold it, and then straighten the knee, take the head to the knee. Then come facing forward with a little bit of a stretch. Toes facing forward. Take your head to the knee, hold it with the angle for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now stretch out a bit further. Use your hands for support. If you're standing up like that, you're not going to stretch as far. You need to rotate the body so it's forward. So like your joint here will not bend. Okay, so a bit further. Hold it there. Walk forward, drop your hip to the floor, arch your back. And then come all the way back. Back on your heel. Rock backwards and forwards on your heel. It
As best you
heel
can.
up. Then turn your heels forward, raising the feet to the top of the ceiling. That's it. And then come down.
No way I'm ever going to be able to do that.
You will. Bring your legs in. Grab your toes, take your feet off the floor. And hold it. Good. Take your chest to your knees. Nice deep breath. Exhale as you go down. And okay, bring one leg in. Same again. Nice deep breath. Exhale as you go down. Hold your head to the knee for the count of 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then stretch over to the other side. And then up, turn around. And the other way. Put your foot over the top. Bring the knee into the chest. Grab your foot, bring it into your stomach. This time, see if you can get your foot on your nose.
No.
And over your head.
Absolutely not.
And change legs.
Just how to embarrass Sophie it is what we're doing.
To the knee again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your foot over the top. Bring your knee into the chest. Foot into the stomach. And on your nose.
Nowhere near.
And over the head.
I've tried my best.
Well done, Sophie.
Thank you.
And turn round. And the other way. Okay, right. Bring your feet in. Feet up. Take one leg out. Bring it in. And bring it in. Both legs. And bring it in. Okay, and down. Right. Hands behind your back, feet flat in front, so you like that. Since Sophie will be that way and that to the camera, and I'll do it from the side. Okay, so lift your legs up, 6 inches, take them halfway, hold them, 6 inches, take your leg out, turn your ankles round, both ways. Good, and in, and down. Pushing your leg off. Okay, this time up, all the way over, touch the floor. And then bring it back.
Wasn't prepared for that was on the wall. So.
All right, okay, up. Okay, on this one, feet together, lift your big toes up, and then your smaller toes, the big toes touch the floor, and up, good. Loosen them up. Fancy Sophie?
Yes?
We're going to do the blocks now?
Yes. We all going to do them? I'm
Yeah.
going to talk. So, as we've done the past few weeks, we've done several techniques walking forward, and then we've run back to start, and then we've done a few more techniques walking forward, like kicks forward, then we've run back. In your grading or in a class, you wouldn't stop and run back, you would turn and do the same backwards. So we'll practice the turn first without any hands, because normally when you turn, more often than not, you turn into face an attacker behind you and you get a block in there as well. So we'll just work on the turn. So what you do, it's fairly straightforward, but it does throw a lot of people. You just bring your back foot in a straight line all the way across and then turn on your toes. Do the same the other way for us, please, Sensei Chris. Back foot over, turn on your toes. So we'll try it, yeah, we'll do a couple more, do it really slowly so we know what you're doing. Back foot straight across. Be careful not to bring it up to the back, or you don't want to step really far and put a stretch on. It's just imagine there's a straight line. In fact, if you've got a line, use it. But here, for example, from the side you come in the middle, Sensei Chris, that there's a line there we can use for an example. So you'd have your back foot on the line, and you just drag it straight along, keep it on that line, and that's how you do the turn. So Sensei Chris will do a couple on the spot there, just so you can see. Back foot over, turn, back foot over, turn. All right. It's important you get the legs right before you start moving onto the arms, because we get a lot of people back foot over, or they'll turn around that way. Just remember, straight over, turn on your toes. The blocks we're going to do are the 4 blocks we've done over the past few weeks, which is, get back in a stance for us, go yo, Mummy. And then just move your feet outwards. The stance we've practiced quite a few times now. So the first one we done was inner block. Sensei Chris will kindly recap. Yeah. And then we did outer block. Yeah. And then we moved on rise and block. And then we did finally downward block. So what we're going to do now, just for a few minutes, is we're going to do that turn, but with each of those blocks to see how you would do it in the grading. So, if you just go into fighting stance for me, please, Sensei Chris. Thank you. So, we'll start with inner block. Now, if you remember when we did inner block, if you need to refer back to any other video, please feel free. We had one leg out and the opposite hand. So, would you mind changing your hand for me, please? Not bother. So inner block, we'll do one facing this way and then we'll turn round and we'll do one the other way. So you bring your back foot over, just like you would do before. No, recap an inner block first.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. So inner block, bring your hand in and then bring that punch out at the end. So for the turn, yes?
Yep.
Bring your back foot over in a straight line. And when you turn round, spin and keep your arm out first. And then you go into inner block from that position. All right, inner block and then punch at the end. So we'll do one again the other way. Back foot straight over, turn, bring it round and punch. So it's the arm that you turn and leave out still. That's the arm you do the block with. All right, you want to do a couple facing me just so I can see? So that's the inner block and then a turn, back foot over, turn, back foot over, inner block and punch. Alright, so we'll go back to Yummy. Second one is outer block. So once again, you're in that same stance where you drop forward, change your hands on the spot. If you want to recap outer block for us, please. So you step forward, bring that block out across your face, right across, and punch. Do one more for me, please. And then in the turn, it's exactly the same. Back foot over, leave that arm out all the way around. And then when you're facing the other wall, you do that same block. Okay, back foot over, turn, outer block and punch. And can you do one more for me, please, Sensei Chris? Back foot over and turn, back foot over, outer block, punch. Okay, Yummy, please. So we're going to do inner and outer block. So, no, we've done inner. We're going to do rise and block and downward block. Been a long day. So into fighting stance for me, please. Okay, so it's exactly the same. If you just want to recap what the rise and block was, if you step forward, rise and block. Lovely. Now we turn exactly the same. If you watch Sensei Chris's back foot, go straight over, turn, and the hand that was at your side this time goes across your face. All right, So it's slightly different from inner and outer. You would be using the hand what is out to do the block. For these ones, it's the hand at your side, ready to go. So if you can do another one for me, back foot over, rise and block, then back foot over and turn. Okay, one more for me please. Rise and block, back foot over, rise and block. Do you want to do a couple facing me as well? So when you're ready. Back foot over. Okay. And then, thank you, back foot over one more. No bother. So if you see when he did that, his foot went perfectly along that line. And the turn worked pretty well, I'd say. So, final one, downward block. So if you want to recap downward block, just step forward and do a couple for me please. So yes, you're imagining the kick's coming up in front of you, you're blocking that kick out the way with that hand. Do one more for me please, thank you. The turn, the same as the rise and block, the hand what is on your side is the one that turns into the block. So if you put your back foot over please, turn, and you want to block that down. We'll do one the other way just so you can see that. So you want to step forward, do one, and then back foot over. You see it was the hand on his side. That's the one you want. Do the downward block. And a couple this way. Working at night. Alright, back foot over. Okay. Yummy. So you can see it's the same basic turn for everything that we do. You've just got to use your head and think which hand they're doing. Is it inner block? Is it rise and block? Which one you think is the best? Imagine someone's behind you. You need to think about what they're doing. Alright, we're happy with that?
We're fine.
Yes. Moving on to kicks.
Kicks, Sensei Sophie. Okay, right. We did one step, front kick, snap punch last time. So we're going to revise it, remind you on that. And then we're going to do a new one, which is a side kick and then step up side kick. So Sensei Sophie, could you go to fighting stance, please? And do the straight, turn your hip, do the straight kick, slowly, lift the knee. The higher you get the knee, the higher you'll kick. Either to the head or to the stomach. Sorry. Kick. Now that's a snap kick. We're doing it very slowly for you, but it's supposed to be in straight, like that. Okay, one more please. Okay, now, Sensei Sophie's going to turn, back foot across, and turn. And then another kick. And she's going to turn again, just like I did before. Okay, this time, I'm going to go back a bit, too close to the camera, take it out. Okay,
What's that?
Sensei Sophie's going to do a step up, front kick, and then she's going to add a punch on the back. That's it. And one more please. And the snap punch. And yummy.
So you only need to step halfway
Yeah.
as far as your own foot.
And that
really,
one is
don't
what
you?
you need for your next for your first grading. Okay, now we'll do the side kick. Fighting stance again, please, Sophie. Okay, on this one, all of our kicks follow the hip through. So if Sensei Sophie could change your hands and change the hip, lift the knee. If you notice our big toes are up and little toes are down, to bring the side of the foot in so that she can kick. And now turn and strike. Good, excellent.
Oh, slow motion, isn't it, to get you back?
It's harder when you're doing it very slow.
Yes.
Okay, again please, change the hands and the hip, lift the knee, turn and strike with the side of the foot and
Ooh, wobbly.
Okay, and we'll do that one fast please. And that's how it's performed. Okay, now from there, same again, back foot across, you turn into fighting stance again. Okay, and then we'll do one from the side. Facing
Yes,
this way.
yes. So it's my, change my hands.
Change your hands, lift your knee, side of the toes up, side of the foot's out, turn to the side,
Fully to the side.
knee a bit
90
higher,
degrees.
and then lean over, and then strike. And one more time please, and I'll use myself a target. Good. And if you do a turn, Okay, I'll stand on this side this time and we'll do it full speed, please. As many as possible. Good. And yummy. And face the camera again. Okay, now those kicks are in your next grading. Not the side kick, just the first two. Okay, now we'll get the pad and do a bit more.
Do you want to get the pad? I'll do a couple more side kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, you can add one step to the side kick as well, I suppose, if you want.
Yes, that's
So,
a possibility.
like we've just done there, we've done one step front kick, snap punch. You can do exactly the same with a side kick, bring your back foot up to the front, knee up, turn to the side. You want to show your partner entirely the side of you. And through and kick. One step, up, turn, kick, down.
Yep.
And do that the
Okay.
other leg as well, yes? One
Give it a
step,
shot.
up, turn, out, down. One step up, turn, out, and down.
And now we'll put them together on the pad.
Am I just doing those techniques, or are we doing
Do those techniques
just
first.
these techniques? Yeah.
Okay.
Miss it down.
That's it. Good. And now I'll go around this side. This time do the front kick and then the punch.
Front kick, then punch.
Yeah.
Change your hands, knee up, front kick,
And strike.
punch.
Yep. One more.
Change your hands, front kick, punch.
That's it. Now put the combination together, but do it towards the camera. As you would do normal speed. Front kick, snap punch to the camera.
Yep. Front kick, snap punch.
One more.
One more. Front kick, snap punch.
And this time step up side kick. Yummy. Good. Now, we'll do one more of that technique that you mentioned before. Back fist and snap punch. Yeah,
A back fist.
back fist.
Right. So from the back fist, you want to step through and you're aiming for the side. You want to come across the opponent and get the side of the head. So I'll aim for, thank you. I was going to do the side of the pad, not sure, just hurt your hand in the zip. So step forward, backhand, punch and down.
Okay, just remember, when you do the strike, you're striking with the two knuckles again. So, Sansi, so I'll go and watch this and then.
Yes, I'll hold it. By now we should be getting used to doing a couple of different techniques.
Because you can practice all these yourself.
Yeah, once you've got the basic, you need to practice them doing a bit more freestyle. Are you doing the
Right.
punch or the kick?
I'll do the back fist.
Back fist, so go this way.
Okay, so if I was stepping through, I'd be striking with a whiplash, just like you're throwing a brick, like that. So, and you're always striking with these two knuckles here. Okay, and we're doing for the time.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit freestyle, just mix it all
Okay.
together. So you've done all those techniques, obviously you've got.
You will learn that, because I haven't watched it the second
Oh,
time.
it's all right. So what techniques have we done? A little recap. This is a bit of a recap session. Want to know what we've done before and how you'd use them. So the techniques we've got so far.
So,
We've got front
front
kick.
kick,
We've got one step front kick. We've got the same two kicks with a punch on the front.
reverse,
Front kick, reverse punch. That was the punch we did right at the start. One step front kick, reverse punch. And what else did we do? We've done the side kicks.
done the side kick,
So you can do up and round the side kick.
and when you drop you can just add a
Back fist
Back
at the end
fist
if you
on.
feel like it there.
Yeah.
We've got one step, side kick. And again, if you want back fist, you can do that. So,
and also you can also just add in inner block, outer block, block out, block, kick, opposite punch. There's a whole load. Okay, we'll show a couple more.
Give that away. So, just like we've finished off the past couple of weeks, think about the techniques that you've done. Imagine you've got your target in front of you. If it's your partner, great. If it's not, just bear in mind where you're aiming for. And we'll move around, keep on your feet. So you can do a snap punch, front kick, you can do a step up side kick. What other techniques we've got? We've got reverse punch, where you can do step forward into a back fist. Keep them always moving. Step up front kick, reverse punch. Remember, it's just the kicks we've been doing just the past couple of weeks. We're not trying to get too clever, too fancy. Front kick, snap punch. Back to that side kick. When you land, you can throw that back fist in. Alright, so keep moving. Is that alright?
That's fine, Sensei. Go ahead.
One.
Okay.
Alright.
So we should call that a dinner.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. So we've pretty much covered most things that you'll need for your red belt grading. In the next couple of sessions, hopefully we can get together a bit of a mock grading and see how they all fit in, and hopefully get your virtual red belts. Alright?
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Sophie, thank you.
Christopher, thank you. See you later.
See you later.